Hi everybody, it's Carol from Crinkled Path Journals. This is going to be a two-part thrifted treasures haul. My husband and I are building out a van for overlanding, and he wanted to look for something to make a countertop out of that was not typical. About an hour's drive from us in the Bay Area here in California, close to San Francisco Bay. That's why they call it the Bay Area for those of you who aren't from around here. There's a construction salvage called Urban Ore in Berkeley. That will probably be the part 2 video. That's where we went looking for the countertop. They also have other salvage and donated items that they sell. And it's very much a big warehouse. You dig through drawers. They do put books on a shelf. And they do have some vintage items that are displayed nicely. But for the most part, it's kind of a hit or miss, dig through. So I'll share that one in the next video. We also went to the Center for Reuse in Oakland. Unfortunately, the area around the store has kind of been plagued with a lot of car break-ins, a lot of smashed windows. And in fact, the day we went, we were driving our van. I was noticing that on the street as we just circled the block looking for a place to park, about every third car had their passenger side window smashed. So we hesitantly parked, and as we were walking away from the van, I told my husband, go back to the van now while we're standing here on the block and just get something out. Grab your jacket. So it looks like you're purposely going back and taking anything valuable out of the car. I don't know what prompted me to think to have him do that. When we came out of the store about 45 minutes later, every single car between the store and our van, so it was less than a one city block length, every car had a broken window except our van. Oh, thank God. I feel so horrible for the people who just have to park on that street on a daily basis. I don't know that we'll be back there soon, ever. I don't know. It was not good. I did get some bargains, so I'm very grateful, but I probably would feel very different had we been repairing windows on our own van for having made the trip over there. First, I got some books. Always have to check the book section. They tend to keep books that are very craft related. That's what they encourage people to donate. So first I got this photo order book for wedding photos. And it's just kind of like maybe a photographer had these and you could check what you wanted pictures of and what you wanted to order. And I think they'll be fun to pull out of here and use in junk journals for journaling. I had to get this. It is a 2023 engagement calendar, but I could use this for journaling prompts. I thought it was hilarious, and I do tend to get analysis paralysis, overthinking a little bit, as I've mentioned before. It is just a regular calendar, but the pictures are what crack me up. So it's these graphic images of weighing things out in your mind, and they are, some of them, very funny. The calendar pages would also be able to be used in junk journals, but it's these funny little graphics that crack me up. All right, next I got the Pocket Scavenger. I thought this was really fun. You have to look for whatever the prompt is and say where you found it and picked it up and write a story about it. And so I thought they would be fun journaling prompts, and that it might be fun to do a journal with these and collect the things in your journal. Anyway, I thought that was really fun. Then Beatrix Potter. This is a toy book, though. So it's instructions for how to make toys based on the characters in the Beatrix Potter books. And I used to sew a lot of stuffed animals in the 80s and early 90s. I made really fancy teddy bears out of floral chintz and things like that. And so this kind of interested me just to see if I would play with it. If not, the pages are really nice, heavy, and nice and soft, not shiny. And so I think I could use them in journal pages if I don't decide to do any of the sewing projects. Then I got this big book of graphic designs. These are fun to use, and you can color them or you can put them in as is, or I might coffee stain some of these to use as corner tucks. There's a huge variety. Oh, Carrie the paper monkey. She loves fleur-de-lis. Aren't those fun? And I could see using my white Uniball Signo pin on these. I bet that would be really neat. Writing on the black. Yeah, I thought that was really fun. And then the last one is this Ready Writer. It's a penmanship book, and it's got practice lines. But I thought they would make interesting pages. So this is for making X's. And this is from 1989. I just thought it was a very interesting way to, a fun way really, to practice your letter writing skills for little kids. But wouldn't they be fun journal pages too? So that was my books I got there. I got this one random sheet of stickers that looks very 80s to me. I looked for sewing notions, and I did find a few. I found these hook and eye loop cards. There's still some left on there. I don't mind when they're missing and used. In fact, I think that's kind of a cool look. And I usually just back them with paper for a journaling card. And then I also got dot snaps. That's a nice big card. Then I got this envelope of mounting corners. There's both black and white. And they're the old gum kind. I didn't look if there's a date on here at all. New Ace. No date. But originally the price was only 10 cents. And it looks like these were just the black ones, but somebody else had put the white ones in too. Oh, here's another sewing notion. Some Taylor chalk refills. I got this one self-inking stamp that says organic on it. I didn't try it. Let me see. I wonder if it still has any ink in it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Well, that's fun. I ended up finding a Stampin' Around, Stampin' Up roller stamper. Thanks to Angela for calling attention to the fact that these are something that are still very useful. she did a video on them. Then I spent probably a half an hour or more of the 45 minutes we were in the store on the floor with a bin of slides. And I was going through because most of the slides were plastic frames. And I like the cardboard ones from the 70s and 80s. I did get some negative strips. I like using these in journals as is and as a little tuck spot. This was an order strip that was with the slides. And then they sell their slides by weight. I did get some of these little metal slide frames that didn't have any film in them yet. I thought those were something different and unique. I haven't seen something like that before. So I grabbed those. And then I didn't get a full pound, but I did go through and I really like, sorry for the crinkling noise. I really liked these red ones and then these color ones. I was really digging for them. I think that's a picture of the Eiffel Tower. So, and I did kind of look at the pictures. I don't always. A lot of the art departments, like Cal Berkeley, and they donate slides from old student projects. And sometimes they're very artsy and they aren't always appropriate for all audiences. And so I do kind of look at the slides before I grab them there. And then last but not least, I got this box full of these other negatives. These are more sepia tone. So they're lovely aged brown negatives. And so I'm excited to clip these for some little journaling tuck spots. So kudos to my husband for braving the Center for Reuse with me. Oh, I almost forgot. I got some actual photographs. I got these two little girls. Look at those haircuts, Teresa. Teresa and I were having quite the discussion on Carrie's cookbook journal about our mothers giving us pixie haircuts and not being terribly pleased about that. Okay, so then I found these. Oh, look, it's another Carol. Oh, it's two Carol. With love from Barbara. School pictures. They look like they could be siblings. This little charmer in his suspenders at a fancy dinner, all dressed up in their Sunday best. This little cutie. Oh, what's he holding? Looks like he's holding a lucky rabbit's foot or something on a keychain. That's funny. They also sell their photos by weight. And color photos are one price and black and white photos are another. Oh, there's another. Look at those bangs. The two short bangs. That was a style, I guess. Oh. She's got her newspaper all spread out. Kitty. somebody's art project. Like I said, a lot of pictures from art exhibits from the students at the university. A Polaroid picture of somebody's birthday. This totally reminds me of pictures of my own kids' birthdays because we live in the country and we often had their birthday parties. Area where we have picnic tables and stuff is right out where we park our trailer, and so this is a very similar background to what they had. Just this lovely looking cathedral of some kind. Another negative of a dog. Isn't that cool? He's got his present, a bone with a bow. Somebody took a very artsy picture of a bicycle. Just some natural Yellowstone pictures. I probably have vacation slides that look like these. But and this looks like Mono Lake. And here's another one of another cathedral. Anyway, I just thought those were fun. So, okay, that truly is the end of my haul. Thank you so much for coming along today. If you've been here before and you've come back, thanks. I appreciate that. And if this is your first time here and you love thrifty hauls and vintage and journal making or memory keeping or gratitude journaling, this is the place for you. Come along and consider subscribing. I would absolutely love that. It really helps my channel, and I especially like to hear from all of you in the comments. Take care and have a great Thursday. Bye.